So let's start with the knowledge sheet number 1. The title is Just a Little Shift. Beyond an event is knowledge. Beyond an object is infinity. Beyond a person is love. True knowledge is not in an event. It is beyond events. An inference based on an isolated event will turn out to be erroneous. For example, a person gets angry and shouts at someone. You attribute that anger to that person, but in reality it was carried from someone else to them. It is said that anger is always like a build-up. There are multiple causes for that final blast that happens in our life. Now for example, a typical scenario, I am from Mumbai, so I have examples from Mumbai. So in the Mumbai local train you are traveling, especially in the evening time, you are coming back from work. Now it is very obvious that if somebody steps on your foot, it is by mistake. Nobody has that scientific curiosity to see that, okay, if let's see what happens if I step on this person's foot, it is just happened absolutely by mistake. Now that person steps on that person's foot, now this person, there is some horrible reactions that happen. And then they both will start fighting, and it is nice entertainment for the rest of the compartment. But now what is happening? If you just look at this isolated incident, you will think that this person is crazy. But if you just look at the cause behind it, now maybe his boss must have screamed at him in the office. He must have had a fight with his wife. He must be struggling to raise his kids and discipline them. And so many small little events here, there happen. And then the final stimulus is somebody steps on his foot and then blast happens. Now, here Gurudev says, you attribute the anger to that person, but in reality it was carried from someone else to them. It's always passing the parcel. And that someone got it from someone else, and so on. So you have to consider the totality of events. If you go deep into the cause, you will find knowledge there. He had said once very beautifully, Gurudev, that analysis of negativity will bring compassion in you. And what happens? Anything negative you see from your heart, and what is the nature of the heart? It will tend to exaggerate it. That is why poetry comes from the heart. Poetry is exaggeration. So when you see negativity from your heart, you will become bitter. And you see positivity from your head, you will not be able to appreciate it. You cannot appreciate a sunrise or a sunset if you look it from your head. You have to do it from your heart, then you can appreciate it. So do the other reverse, You see the negativity from the head and analyze it. Analysis of negativity will bring compassion in you. You will see not just one isolated event, but you will see the totality of the events. And then you will see that, acha, because of this person is so stressed, and that is why this person is behaving like this. Every event colors your awareness in some way. Pleasure, pain, joy, sorrow, anger, jealousy, fear. An event gives you a false notion of what reality is. One isolated event, if you just look at it, it will give you a false notion of what reality is. It's when you go beyond the event that the truth dawns. Truth is beyond all the colors of particular events. So when you de-link your emotion with the event, then all the colors of the event you can see beyond it. You can objectively view the event. You can see beyond the event. And beyond an event is knowledge. Behind every object there is infinity. An object is limited. Take an object and reduce and you have an atom. You will find that each atom has infinite space. Our body is just made up of nothingness. It's all empty space. So if you just remove all the empty space from all the 7.6 billion people on the planet, it will be like as big as a sugar cube. Just imagine 7.6 billion people, if all the empty space is removed, it will just be like a small sugar cube. So it's all empty space within us. We are all hollow and empty. Behind this manifest universe is the unmanifest space. Every object has come into space, is in space, and goes back into infinite space. Behind every person there is love. A person is a body, mind, and a complex of behaviors which is changing. A personality changes, and beyond it is unchanging love. Love is what you are. So, in Hindi we say, bhavna and swabhav. Bhavna is all these emotions, feelings and all that come, and they all keep changing. You get angry, you feel sad, you happy, disappointed, jealousy, fear, anxiety. All these emotions come and go like clouds in the sky. So, when you are stuck in the emotional, when you are entangled in emotions, you cannot realize your true nature, which is swabhav. So, emotion is bhavna. When bhavna mein fas jate hain, then you don't realize that your swabhav. What is your swabhav? Your true nature is just pure love. When all emotions, feelings subside, beyond that is the truth, which is you are love and nothing but love. When you lose yourself, you will find yourself. Here the self is small and you will find yourself is the capital S. The event behind the event is knowledge. The object behind the object is infinity. The person behind the person is love. Maya, delusion, is when you are stuck in events, personalities or objects. Brahman, divine consciousness, is seeing beyond all this. See, just a little shift.